George Gascon was sworn in as the district attorney of the city of Los Angeles on Monday of this week. That would be yesterday. Now, if you've not heard that name, you should know that Gascon is best known for destroying the city of San Francisco. He was the district attorney there for 8 years, from 2011 to 2019. Under his tenure, San Francisco led the state of California in property crimes and violent crimes, but ranked near the bottom in arrests. Now, you might be wondering, with someone with a track record like that, how that person could move up and become DA in Los Angeles, or anywhere for that matter. And the answer, of course, is that he had powerful help. Gascon's campaign received millions of dollars from George Soros and other left-wing donors, people who don't live anywhere near the communities he plans to destroy. And he does plan to. Immediately after his swearing in on Monday, Gascon made it clear he's going to do what he did to San Francisco to Los Angeles. He declared that prosecutors will not pursue most cases of, among other things, trespassing, drug possession, disturbing the peace, resisting arrest. Here's how he broke the news.
And we criminalize behavior largely associated with poverty. Loitering, drinking in public intoxication, possession of drugs and paraphernalia, and more.
So poor people just can't help themselves. They loiter, they're drunk in public, they have to commit crimes, they resist arrest, violent crimes. They're poor, so this is what they do. That's insulting, of course, but it's also the beginning of the end of society itself. When you tell people they're allowed to resist arrest, what are you saying? Well, of course, you're saying that the police have no right to stop crime. What happens then? Not enough, Gascon believes. Bail itself has to be eliminated. Watch this.
My office will roll out a plan to end money bail in Los Angeles in its entirety. We will be the largest office in the nation to eliminate cash bail.
And not just cash bail, and not just decriminalizing resisting arrest and public drunkenness, but the death penalty. Needless to say, that's racist too.
Racism and the death penalty in our country are inextricably intertwined. The reality is that the death penalty does not make us safer. It is racist, and beginning today, is off the table in LA County.
Adam Carolla lives in Los Angeles. He was born there. He's been there his whole life. He's, of course, the host of the Adam Carolla Show. He joins us now. I heard from a friend of mine in LA last night that he's so convinced this will lead to the destruction of the city that he's planning to leave. What's your reaction to it?
Yeah, I'm actually doing this remote in a van right now. And as soon as we're done with this hit, I'm going to commandeer this van and drive it to Houston.
You are leaving the state of your birth that you've been your whole life.
You have to. Well, let's just do this simple thought experiment. I just heard today Elon Musk was moving to Texas. So the smartest man on the planet is decided to move away from the dumbest governor in the United States. So when the smartest guy in the world says, I'm moving, what's that say to the rest of us?
What does it say when a small group of billionaires get to decide the rules the rest of us live by, even though election after election shows most people don't want it? Is that democracy?
No, it isn't. And, you know, the left has this way of approaching problems, and it's a sort of bizarre reverse engineering of a problem, which is Los Angeles is like a house that's riddled with termites. So Los Angeles's reaction is fire the termite inspector.
Yeah. And what happens to the house when you do that?
It just turns into a pile of sawdust. I mean, it's like saying, we can't make it up the hill in this old truck. We can't go fast enough. The engine doesn't work. Well, then just take the speedometer and push it with your finger up to 80 miles an hour. It doesn't work. Los Angeles, by the way, you know the movie Escape from Los Angeles with Kurt Russell? That has now become a reality show.
I mean, as I've said 3 times, you've been there your whole life. When I think of LA, I think of you. Do you know other people who, like you, have decided they can't stand it anymore?
It comes up literally every day. When are you moving? I talked to Dennis Prager earlier today. He wanted to know when I was moving. Everyone is moving. Well, everyone who can move is going to move, and everyone else who doesn't pay taxes and isn't contributing will stay, and that's when the whole house comes down.
God, it's so sad. Adam Carolla, good luck in your van. I appreciate your coming on tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.